36 present the high school football game of the week. And tonight we are coming to you live from Anaheim, from Handel Stadium on the campus of Western High School for tonight's contest between the Los Alamitos Griffins and the Western Pioneers. Well, hi, everybody. I'm Rich Estrella. I'm with Bob Gibson. Happy you joined us. This is going to be a big game, Bob. It's going to be David versus Goliath.
Well, I love these week zero matchups, right? Because it always brings interesting matchups together. I think we've got the most interesting one anywhere. Yeah, I know there's a modern-day Centennial game going on tonight. Doesn't matter, right? I think this is a very interesting matchup because Los Alamitos, right, they're the David, Western is the Goliath. I'm not quite sure that necessarily fit. This Western program has been good for a long time now under head coach Dan Davidson. I think they got nothing to be scared of when they look across the field and look at that bigger Los Alamitos team. This Western team's been in some big football games, and they're ready to go tonight.
I think Western's the David, Bob. I don't think they're the Goliath tonight.
There you go.
I don't know. Hey, we're reminded tonight's game sponsored by Suzuki. Motorcycles and ATVs engineered for the unexpected. Also sponsored in part by Bill Metzger Plumbing, family owned and operated since 1961. Check them out at BillMetzgerPlumbing.com. All right, let's go to the field to talk to Richie Martin and Dan DeForest.
Thanks, Rich. Down here on the field, a lot of excitement already. Los Al, as everybody knows, no stranger to having a national ranking in front of their name before the season. Their transfer quarterback from Sierra Canyon, Alonzo Esparza, is going to play amazing tonight. Talking to some of the coaches on the sideline, and I was just telling Dan here, their plan for the first couple of drives is to run it until Western proves that they can. Dan, your thoughts?
I think that Western has to keep the ball in front of them, minimize the big plays, keep that short game going, try to win the front, stay low, be quick. That quarterback, Esparza, can really throw a nice ball, pure spiral. I mean, it's right. He's going to guide his wide receiver, so you got to watch that passing game there.
And Davon Mitchell, the tight end, keep an eye on Oklahoma commit. Shows it on the field, size, body, everything in between, and he's a senior captain, and he's ready to roll tonight. Back to you guys up in the booth.
All right, thanks a lot, Rich and Dan. But let's take a look at Western. They got Anthony Luna coming back, 3-year starter. They've got Josh Faulkner coming back, a 3-year starter. Western has a lot of good pieces, Dan. Real quick, we talked with Coach Dan Davidson last night, and here's what he had to say about tonight's game.
Yeah, I'm super excited. When I took over this was my dream. I wanted to get to the level of playing Division I and playing guys just like Coach Fenton. I have so much respect and admiration for Coach Fenton and his staff. I believe that we can get to this level, and for us, this is a barometer test. We want to play teams like this in order for our guys to realize that this is where you can get to. This is our dream. This is what we want to do, and so we're super excited for it. I know it comes with challenges. I know all the amazing talent they have, but you know what? We have a lot of talent too, and I'm hoping to showcase that, and I'm hoping this springboards to things to come in the future.
All right, Bob, we're all set for kickoff, and the teams are ready. Lined up, and Western will be kicking off to Los Alamitos.
You're talking about the great football coaches in Orange, especially in Orange County, but across Southern California. Dan Davidson, the job he's done with this Western program, I'm telling you, they've played for championships. They've had big-time players come through here, and this senior quarterback they've got this year, I think, is primed for a huge season.
All right, getting ready to kick off. Clark Carson is deep, wearing number 10.
There we go.
Going to be a pooch kick, and it's going to be down. What is that? Can't see the side markers yet there, Bob.
They didn't mark them too good tonight.
No, can't really see it, but it looks like it's about
40-yard
line. First and 10. Hey, the sun's beating right down on that field, man, and again, it's not a really dark numbering tonight.
Hey, this is one of the few grass fields left here in Southern California now, man. Everybody's going to the field turf. We got a real grass field here tonight.
Right at quarterback, we're looking at Alonzo Esparza. He was at Sierra Canyon last year, CIF champion, Division II. Devon Mitchell out to the near side. And we're getting started. Give on first down, goes for about 4 yards. Anthony League was the ball carrier. He's a junior. And League will be going to, hopefully, San Diego State. That's what the offer is right now.
I think the Griffins really want to establish the run early on. They want to see if they can take their offensive line, their big boys, and push around this Western defensive front.
Esparza now in the shotgun. Again, the give again to number 25, Anthony League. And League gets stopped for maybe a yard loss there, Bob.
Good penetration that time by the right side of that Western defensive line. They're going to hold up here tonight. They're going to have to.
Bringing up third down now, looking at about 3rd and 7. Ball at the 44-yard line. They knows if it's actually touching the 45. Esparza has a low snap. Again, out into the flat. And not much there for League. So League touches the ball 3 times, Bob, here in the first series. And they're going to have to punt now.
Well, an odd play. The pass went out into the flat there, and he had another receiver out there ready to block for him, but the pass was a little bit off target, and the defender kind of slipped around the blocker. It was right there as the pass got to the spot. So not much going there on the first set of downs for the Griffins.
Josh Faulkner is deep. Will be the return man. Little high snap, short kick. Kicked it off the side of his foot. And it's going to roll down dead about the 27-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 for Western. Pretty good defense.